Let's quickly understand the problem. And hey, if you are here just for the code walkthrough, feel free to skip ahead, but for intuition, approach, and why this works, stick around. Let's tackle another problem. Best time to buy and sell stock 3. Here's the question. We are given an array of stock prices where prices of I is the price on the ith day. This time you are allowed to make at most 2 transactions. A buy followed by a sell counts as 1. The goal is to find the maximum profit that you can make. Check out the example. So first we'll discuss the naive idea. Since we are allowed only 2 transactions, one way is to try every possible split point. Pick one day to make your first buy and sell, then pick another range after that for your second buy and sell. For each possible combination, track the total profit and update the maximum. Now what's the difference from buy and sell stock 2? In 2, since you can make unlimited transaction, you just add up every upward price movement. You don't need to think about where to split or limit the number of trades. But in 3, you can only make 2 trades. So you can't just add up the profits whenever price rises. You need to be smart about when to buy and sell twice for maximum total profit. And trying out every possible pair of transactions, brute force would take O of n squared time, which isn't efficient for interviews. So let's move on to a cleaner, optimal way in the next video. If you haven't watched part 1 of this, or you are not familiar with how we calculated profits up to a day and from a day onward, definitely check out best time to buy and sell stock 1, because we are going to use the exact same idea here. So let's start with the intuition. When I saw this, I realized it's basically like solving best time to buy and sell stock twice. Once for the time before a given day and once for the time after. So for every day, we calculate the maximum profit we can make from day 0 to that day and the maximum profit we can make from that day to the end. Then we simply combine these two for every possible day and track the maximum total. So here's a quick example for you to understand. If the prices are 3, 3, 5, 0, 0, 3, 1 and 4, the max profit up to the day 4 is 3, where we buy at 0 and sell at 3. And the max profit from day 5 onward is 3, because we buy at 1 and sell at 4. And this makes our total profit as 6. We repeat this for every day and pick the highest total. Here's the strategy. We'll create 2 arrays, left profit of I, which will have max profit from day 0 to I, and then right profit of I, which will have the max profit from I to the end. Finally, for each day, add left profit of I plus right profit of I and track the maximum. Alright, let's quickly walk through the code. First, we handle an edge case. If the prices array is empty, we just return 0 because no transactions can be made. Next, we create 2 arrays, left profit and right profit. Left profit of I will store the maximum profit possible from day 0 to day I, and right profit of I will store the maximum profit possible from day I to the last day. Now we fill up the left profit array. We track the minimum price seen so far as we move from left to right. At every day I, either we don't make a transaction and carry forward the previous profit, or we sell on day I, calculate the profit and compare it with the max profit so far. Next, we will fill up the right profit array the same way we did for the left. This time, we move from right to left, tracking the maximum price seen so far. At every day I, either we don't make a transaction and carry forward the profit from day I plus 1, or we buy on day I and sell later at the highest price we have seen. Finally, for each day, we add left profit of I and right profit of I to see the combined profit if the two transactions split around that day. We track the maximum total profit across all days and we return the result. That's it. Clean O of n time, O of n space, and easy to explain in an interview. So save this one for your interview prep. Follow Code 60 on Instagram and on YouTube for more quick coding breakdowns. And drop your next problem in the comment.